So, dear people, the same place, the same face, the same criminal case. Yeah, I still have a bit of cortisol in my blood because I was talking to my landlord because I was a big girl and I had some questions to ask. And I'm a Gen Z, so have issues with calling phones, but I'm getting better. And I've got this. And the thing is, I am moving. And it's final. Yes, I'm moving. And starting from the next week, I'm moving completely. I hope the light is not jumping. But I've got some stuff. It's not the 23rd today yet, right? It's Tuesday, yes, okay, sorry, my father's birthday is tomorrow. I really don't want to forget my father's birthday. And yeah, I need to collect the things that are dear to my heart. There are many. I need to collect them. I need to pack them. They are not damageable generally, except for those. Like those. What am I doing? Like those sun catchers. Yeah. I just took my unfolded tripod and showed you my sun catchers. Know what is funny? It's the northern side and my flat is not super lighty, but I guess in my bedroom there should be fine. Okay, we'll find out what to do with them. I think I want to start with those, which are behind me. Those. And yeah, I really feel like sharing what are those things and why they are important for me. Maybe nobody cares, but maybe some people do. That also happens sometimes. And yeah, my hair is wet because I've just washed my hair. Because I'm going to school tomorrow and I need to look decent in the school. Am I hyperactive? I am hyperactive. Let's get to business. Okay. Lot number 1. Maple leaves. I crochet them myself. I really love them, although sometimes people, when they have colds, they say, but it's not fall. But I think fall is my favorite season. That's why I love them very, very, very much. They are going into the box. This garland. What is peculiar about this garland? Well, I think it needs a new batteries, but I really love this garland. My friend Shari gave it to me when she was leaving the volunteering organization where we were volunteering together, and she was unhappy there, and when she decided to leave, she just gave her stuff away, and she gave this to me. And this is very funny because Shari is always for decorating, and Shari was the person who asked me when I moved to the volunteering organization, how are you going to decorate your walls? And I thought, well, I'm here just for a year. It's not worth it, right? But now I know that, yeah, even for a week, probably, or when you don't know when you're going to leave the place, it's worth it to decorate it because it makes your place cozy. It makes the place your place, you know. And since then, like for example, I didn't know how long I'm going to stay in this particular house of my friends, because there was high chance of me being deported. And my friends, they also actually they supported me, but later I found out that they were quite pessimistic about things that would happen to me. And I remember I got these glasses from my friends, and my friend was like, yeah, we always get the insurance, but we need to cancel your insurance for the glasses, because in a year we don't know where you're going to be, because he's German and he's very practical. And then I reminded him of that situation, and he said, oh my god, I'm so sorry. It was okay. Well, it was painful, but generally it was not the worst thing that happened to me at that point. So yeah, this needs vacuum cleaning very badly. Oh my god. Those are the pumpkins, and yeah, I'm the crocheter who doesn't weave the ends unless I'm crocheting something for someone. I never weave ends for myself. I don't know, is it bad? Tell me. I had a lot of free time, as you can see, and I really love these pumpkins, but oh my god, how dusty they are. If my relatives, my granny, my mom saw that, they would have murdered me. That would be the latest footage, literally the last footage that you see of me. Oh, found a candle. Also dusty. Yeah, I have dusting trauma. I don't dust a lot unless it's necessary. Yeah, my mom was fighting me all the time when I was a teenager. But yeah, she lost this game, I guess. Candle. My friends are afraid of candles in the house, and my friend gave this to me. Like, there are 4 candles like this one for my birthday, for me just to have candles. And at the very beginning, when I started the YouTube channel, I put up candles for people's health, because I just like this ritual, like to light the candle. I often go like, I don't really belong to a certain confession. I can say that I'm Christian, I guess, but yeah, it's really complicated from my side. But sometimes I go to the church and put up a candle just for my friends and for my family to have good health. And this one goes to the trash bin, but I just want to say that it was like, I played this role at some point when I still had depression, like really, really heavy, serious depression. I think it was still in autumn 2023, and then 2024. I started the therapy sessions, and I had several stickers hanging here for me to remember important thoughts. And one of the thoughts, I don't remember if it was one of the Matt Haig books, or if we came to this together with my psychologist, that depression doesn't last forever. And depression, worst case scenario, like comes in waves. And yeah, I actually have chronic depression, and I'm not sure that I will be able to live without antidepressants. But yeah, so if it's like the worst, it will not be the worst all the time, because depression also comes in waves. I'm not a psychologist. This is what I know. But why there is a train? Because once I woke up and I thought that I should go to the train station and, yeah, what unhealthy people do at train stations. And I think that was the moment when I realized that I really, really needed help. And yeah, I think my only thought was that if I die, my friends will have to bury me. It was so complicated. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't do that, because you're worthy, and depression doesn't last forever. Okay, here the lighting is going to be much worse. But this is the shelf. My books are not there anymore. They are already in my new flat. And but there are still some things. For example, this thing. I think it will stay here. I think it's not worth going to my new flat. I attempted to do some kind of an application. Maybe they don't say in English application. In Russian it's applicaция. I had an idea, but I think I should have dipped the leaves in the wax or something. So right now it's just like really weird leaf collection. And the frame that belongs to my friend, and I think I will just say to him that he is free to do whatever he wants with it. I think, well, this is the room of my friend who is studying in Berlin. He's studying economics, and I think it also makes me very happy that finally I'm moving out and he is going to get his place back because he is the rightful boss of this place. So I think I will leave it here, and I will tell Klaus, my friend, that he can do whatever he wants, and maybe... Sorry, there was a message from my friend. And maybe I will try again in the next fall. There are very pretty leaves of them, for example. Like this red one, like this one is my favorite, but I know where the tree grows, where I can get another one like this, and maybe my second attempt will be easier and better. So those, I bought them in €1 shop because I really wanted something Halloweeny, because I really love Halloween. If you watched my Season of the Witch series, oh my god, I enjoyed it so much. I have 2 of those. I don't remember how much the 2 of those were, but not expensive. And they are not glass, or are they? I'm not great with materials, guys, sorry. So yeah, nothing like really particular. I just love them very, very, very much. And they have artificial candles inside because of the same reason, because my friends are afraid of candles. So, what is next? I am inhaling the dust. Well, I want to show these 2 postcards. They are from my 2 friends, and they're a couple. So this one was from Klaus, this one was from Jofi, my friends, and you could see Jofi in one of my vlogs, previous vlogs, and this one, well, Klaus is Klaus. And the thing was that it was March 2023, and I felt horrible, and I really didn't know what was going to happen to me, and I really clinged on something that could make me feel at least happy, like at least a bit of joy. And I was also afraid of getting any mail. I knew all the times when the post person comes, and I was really terrified to get some scary letter that I must go away or something. And I asked my friends. They went to Spain. It was also like, I really love Spain. I really love Spanish. And I was in Spain right before the war began, the war in Ukraine. And I asked my friends to send me the postcard from there. and they sent me 2 postcards, and it took some time for them to arrive, and I was really upset at first because I thought that they forgot, but they didn't forget. And yeah, that was just a bit of a sunbeam in the clouds. So yeah, those are the most important ones. And many of postcards are from Rofi here. This one, for example, it was still when we knew each other only for 3 weeks. And she left this postcard for me with Budapest. I love Budapest. And okay, I will not say anything. No, not say anything, but you'll see. But I really, really, really love Budapest. What else can I show you, my dear people? Well, this is the house where I volunteered, and the photo is blurry, but I love it. It's because my camera has bubble mode. The camera, my film camera, old Pentax. I take photos on film. It's expensive. It's irrational. I enjoy it. I haven't done that a while, but in May, hopefully, I'll have a great opportunity. I also have to buy the film for my Instax camera. Yeah, that'll also be good. What else? Instax camera. And when I was still volunteer in France, I was that girl who was obsessed with taking photos, and I was always running after people saying, "We must take a photo together." I'm just checking the space on my phone. We must take the photo together, and I gave a lot of photos as a gift. And these small pictures, they are super great. They are a great gift, and people are very, very happy when they get a picture as a gift. And I tried to capture all the moments because I was depressed, first of all, and also I really had no clue what was going to happen to me, and I was preparing to meet Yuri Gagarin, so to say. And yeah, photos helped me to fight the anxiety. I don't know how it worked, but I really, really took a lot of photos, gave a lot of photos. Some of them stayed with me. For example, those are my roommates. And you can see close to them. In your perspective, it will be right? Yeah, this Klaus, he doesn't look like this anymore. He looks like a grown-up man. But this picture still looks like a baby. It was very funny. This is the cherry tree that I compared myself to, and I really wanted to be something beautiful and something solid, something that stays, the cherry tree. And why Matt Haig is one of my favorite authors, because yeah, I can relate. He also has a line, I think it's in Reasons to Stay Alive, that he was saying that he wanted to be a cherry tree, because it's just, I don't know, for me it's a symbol of life and internal power, although also they bloom only for a bit, for a short time. So yeah, there is some philosophy hiding behind this picture, which I cannot quite grasp anymore. And this photo from the times when I was a camp leader, also like very mentally ill. I am very sorry for my teenagers. This one was a teenage work camp. I was not making it, but I tried my best. And those are my co-volunteers. I think you can see many of them. This one was Pride 2023. This is also from my volunteering organization, also my co-volunteers. This is the Hungarian gang. All Hungarians in the picture, except for me, but my friends say that I'm Hungarian in my soul, so. And what else do we have here? And these are my friends, Rofi with the guitar playing, and my other friend sitting at the riverbank in the place where I did my volunteering. What else? I think I will be doing cut because my space is running out, but there are some more photos of Instax from Instax. Those are already like new photos. This is, oh, first one again, that is Rofi, and this is the sunset. This is from the times when I almost ceased to exist. I was so unwell, but the photo is beautiful. And this is the time when we celebrated the New Year's in Berlin. And this is when my friends came to visit, and it was very happy times. Although I was still an asylum seeker and I didn't know what was going to happen to me, but my friends did a lot of things for me to feel a bit better. And also those two from my volunteering times. And what else? This one has a very funny story behind. There was a teacher who invited us to give a speech about our countries. There was some kind of exchange meant behind, and she was a very funny teacher. She liked giving us names, like some code names, and for me she gave the name Slave Princess. She thought, like, I'm an English teacher, I'm not a native. Usually if I say something like really important, I try to check, and doesn't always work. But in this case, the mistake was fatal because, yeah, she called me Slave Princess. She obviously meant Slavic princess. Yeah, and she also hit on my roommates, on both of them. They were 20. She was 45. I will not comment this, okay? And these two, oh, who is going to be interested in this video? I don't know. I enjoy speaking about those things. This is a really great currywurst place in Berlin. Vegan currywurst is really good if you don't eat meat. We always go there and order vegan currywurst. It's together with pommes, French fries, and it's affordable. There's always a very long line there in this cafe, but I think it's well deserved. And also, when I was there for the first time, they didn't accept cards. Now they do. And this is my friend's granny. Great aunt. She's his great aunt. She is a painter, and she writes haiku. And also her paintings are on the postcards. And I took this postcard because it has snow, and for some reason it reminded me of Russia. So, although it's very gray, or maybe that's why it reminds me of Russia, because it's gray. And yeah. And the last one, oh my god, how many things I have. This one, I overcame social anxiety and made this together with my friends' friends. It was difficult. I cannot repeat this, you know. It was complicated. And the very last from this shelf, except for another one, this is, I have a Japanese friend, although probably already forgot my name, I don't know, also one of the volunteers. He was a true Japanese soul, and he was very closed, but he was suffering inside, and for him it didn't end well, the volunteering. But after all, he found a nice place for him where he spent the rest of the term. It was somewhere in Denmark. And before leaving, he made this for me. It's very sweet. This amazing spring light. So, carry on, my wayward son. There will be peace when you're done. If you know, you know, yeah. Though this is some kind of, what it is called? I forgot what it is called. Okay, I will put the name here. I don't know, my brain is empty. I don't know why. It's not super pretty. It's weird. It has clover shamrock here because for some reason I thought it is going to be a good idea. And this is the yarn, like amazing color from €1 shop. Very difficult to find. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that it would be a good idea, and it looks really weird, but somehow I'm attached to it, you know. And go to the box. Okay, the hero of the day. This picture. I'm very bad at painting. This one was painted together with my friend Sinai. So did this. I think I already mentioned that somewhere in some of my videos. Yeah, I think I wouldn't be able to do this alone, but in my friend's company it was nice. There is nothing particular interesting about this garland. I think it also belonged to either my friend Joffrey or my friend Shari, because they are they are like fairy light people, and I also am. The only thing that this idiot has 3 batteries. 3 batteries. It's incredible. And it's also quite hard to make it work, because if one of the batteries starts dying, the light also starts dying, so... But I'm also attached to it because it's very pretty. If we continue talking about the things that my friend Shari gave to me, this is the postcard she sent to me this year, and she also told me to find Timmy. The postcard. Can you find Timmy? And this is the star, because she can make these amazing stars. They're also quite difficult to make. We tried once. We managed, but it's quite a tricky thing. Especially this is some kind of a craft paper, and the star is depicting me as the godfather and the slave princess. 2 in 1. These two, I think they will go with me, although probably you would think that there is nothing valuable in them, but this is my favorite Russian musician. Well, not exactly, because right now he is not really against the war or anything, but when he was young he wrote amazing revolutionary uprising, like rebel songs, and I love them very much. And this is, I think, clear. It is clear. I will never support the war in any kind, because the war is bad and nobody wins in the war. There is no such thing as winning in the war. It's an oxymoron. Also write this. I'm a very, very bad linguist, but I'm practicing. This one. I had another minor accident, but it will also go with me because it is a song. You can see it. It says "Im Gefängnis zu singen." If you don't know German, probably you don't know German, it says "in prison to sing." Yeah, I think would be the correct translation. And also there are some drawings, some mottos like Putin is a killer, etc., etc. Because this song, when Alexei Navalny died, and we were standing at the protest the very same night when he was declared dead, and one woman with a very beautiful opera voice came to the center of the square where we were standing, where we were protesting, and she sang this song very, very beautifully. And then she abruptly stopped and she exclaimed, "I wish they all died," like including all Russian authorities, and she just left. I think that was an iconic moment. And yeah, the song is based on the Russian Revolution, like one of the first revolution, 1905 or something, but I'm not sure. I didn't do much of research. It was just a very powerful moment. I've got some more postcards. This is my friend's aunt. This is Shari. And those are from Mr. Malta. He's my friend. He's my friend's son and closest brother. So he's also my friend. I don't know how to say relations. And yeah, he is a very talented person. He plays several musical instruments. He did an exchange year in Denmark, in this place, and he painted this, but his mother didn't want to keep this painting because it's scary. But I am keeping it because I find it very beautiful, and I personally will never be able to paint anything like this. Do you see a pigeon who is thinking about continuing living or stopping this altogether? Yeah, me too. This is a postcard from New York from my friends. And my friend Jofi, she always tries to send a postcard. She also sent me a postcard that was supposed to be very ugly Twilight style postcard from Poland. I already said Poland, whatever. And it never arrived. So since then she just brings postcards and writes them here. I'm happy there are not that many things anymore. Catalonia, España, from my trip to Barcelona. I really, really love Spanish, and I like Catalonia, and I know that they don't consider themselves Spanish, so I bought the flag for, like, you know, for them to stand out that they are an independent unit. I also have some more flags for my friend, but I must send a parcel to my friends to Russia. It's a bit complicated, but okay, I will move and then I will save some money aside, put it aside, and send these things to my friends to Russia. Okay, it's fewer and fewer things. Hamburg, I bought it myself, and I asked my friends to write nice things for me because we hosted a very big meeting. It was like a year or so after we left our volunteering organization, and yeah, I think that was legendary. Not everybody was here, of course, but yeah, my closest friends. And this, when my friends were at the North Cape, they sent the postcard. It's not only for me, it's for other people too. But it was lying like randomly, and I thought that I was afraid that it will be lost. So I just claimed it because I really like beautiful pictures. This one is also from my friend Malte, from the author of the picture, the painting. And yeah, he brought this to me also from Barcelona, and he said that I heard that you like decorating walls with pretty pictures. It's kind of a postcard, but there's nothing here. Nice picture, like watercolor. Okay, we are getting done. This was the gift for Christmas from Tante Christa, the great aunt of my friend, the person who paints and writes haiku. Very cute. Okay, this is a conceptual picture which was taken when I was sick with COVID for the first time, and I was clothed from the whole group of volunteers in a very ugly room. And I discovered a photographer in me. Well, I had discovered it before, but I just started to experiment for the first time. And this is one of my favorite pictures from us going on a field trip with my co-volunteers. This one was taken not by me, surprisingly, by my friend Hannah. And it's also kind of a postcard with some words for me. And yeah, I just keep it standing for me to remind who I am. And I'm a badass, and I am a creative badass. And this is from my friend Sasha, because I sent him a Christmas postcard a year before, and he was so flattered that he sent me a huge puzzle, which I now gave to Malta because I already solved the puzzle, and now I passed it to Malta because he loves solving puzzles, and I hope that he will make good use of it. I volunteered at the meeting with Ilya Yashin. This is his drawing. Ilya Yashin is an oppositional politician from Russia. He was released because of the prisoners' exchange last August, and the writing says love is stronger than death. And I'm really glad that Ilya Yashin is not lying next to Alexei Navalny in the grave. I think we are getting done here, and the light is getting worse. The light is also getting done. This is a lucky coin from Great Britain, and this one was also from Great Britain. The worry people, I think they were in some of my shorts and also in some of my videos. Basically, you put one worry person under your pillow, and the person takes your worries while you're sleeping. And this is one of my first crochet projects. Also, the ends are not weaved. I called it Anyutka, it's like a form of my own name, which is a bit like ridiculous, a bit funny, a bit out of place, I don't know. And this is what this frog is. I think this frog saw a lot. I think this frog saw a lot in its life. And but yeah, it's very, very important for me to keep it as my first crochet project. Okay, I'm collecting the last things for the box. And there are some more things, but they don't have that much of a nostalgic meaning. This is my Russian Christmas gift from Jofi, because she's a witch who summoned a flat for me. But it's for a different video. Maybe she can become a famous witch. No, it's just a joke. To find a flat, you have to search for a flat. There is no quick way. And yeah, so now you can see it's very final. My cards are going into the box. and together with also this is from the video about Russian Christmas. Also a nice video, you can watch it, although it's not Christmas, but I love this video. And this is one of the first projects, also a bandana crocheted by me. I also then crocheted like several of those for all my friends with the same yarn, and also one with green yarn, and basically all my friends are wearing the same bandanas, and I'm proud of that. And yeah, as you can see, I'm a person who is attached to things. I'm also attached to people. That's why I think it's a bit easier to hurt me than some other people. But I don't know, I think it's also nice to keep the pieces of your soul in small things, especially, well, they're not exactly very expensive, and you can hang them on the wall and you can look at them, and at the moment of doubts they can remind you who you are, really, and what you are living for. Because it might sometimes happen that you think that it's not worthy, life is not worthy of continuation, I don't know, or life is not worth living. And these small things, they are like a puzzle that can collect you back into pieces. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I'm very happy. If you didn't, I'm sad, sorry. I just feel very nostalgic. Everything is changing. I'm moving to my first flat, and I'm going to live independently, and I'm going to arrange this small space as I want. And already I already did many things about which I'm very happy. And yeah, it's just, I wanted to film that to, again, to show you that bad things don't last forever, and even in the bad times when I was still an asylum seeker, you can still collect a huge box of things that can make you happy. Of course, I wouldn't be able to collect all this without my wonderful friends, because, yeah, people are the most important, like other people, people who you meet, and people who warm your heart, and you warm their heart, you know, in response. Yeah, I wish you very, very nice evening or day or morning, and thank you for watching. Love, love. Peace, peace from Unknown Germany. Tschüss.